Equip 210 is an alternative Christian education program. We serve really two purposes. One is public school families or private school families that are looking for something different, as well as we have homeschool support options. So if you're homeschooling and you want help with academics, or if you want elective options, we serve it all. Our goal is pretty simple. We really believe that the family unit is being attacked and deteriorated in today's world. And so we want to give families back at their dining room table in the evening time so that they can minister to each other as a family. We want to make sure that there's a place where full time during the day that our kids can get ministered to. We know the world is speeding up in terms of we're seeing in the world. So we want the opportunity for our kids when they are 16, 17, 18 years old to be equipped to be able to apply a biblical worldview to life.
What made you guys want to start Equip 210?
It really came out of a personal need. We were navigating being new to Wilmington and the schools, the options of schools, and we noticed that a lot of them were full. And we see Wilmington continue to grow even over the almost 2 years we've lived here. And as entrepreneurs, we're problem solvers. And through the process of navigating it for our own kids, we discovered that there was wait lists, that there wasn't room for the growth that's happening in terms of school infrastructure. So through a very good friend of ours, we learned about Equip 210 and fell in love, decided to partner with them and bring it to Wilmington. And we feel like we're just getting started with the program.
Yeah, I think that there's two things that we took a look at as being entrepreneurs and being in kids ministry. One, the Opportunity Scholarship and what politicians have done there is great. It provides a lot of opportunity and additional funds for people to have better choices for schooling. The problem is that it didn't increase the supply. And so your best schools that are really doing a good job have multi-year waiting lists, and Wilmington's growing. And so there was more that was needed there. After he's put a vision on us for 5 campuses in 5 years with 500 students. So we're walking in full obedience in that.
What makes Equip 210 different than other schools?
What really separates Equip 210, one, we're entrepreneurs stepping into the educational environment. And so in prayer, as God tells us to do something, or as he gives us revelation, or he gives us fresh ideas, we can implement them tomorrow, not next year. It doesn't take us 2-3 years that we can move. And so what that's allowed us to do is our families come in every morning and worship and pray together every day. That we just realized in ministry that if families learn to pray and read the word together and worship together, it transforms families. So we did it because we can. It just was it was easy. The other thing is that we realize is that we see families driving all over Wilmington after school for activities for school. We understand that if your kid's great at a sport, that travel baseball could be a thing because they might have a future in that. But actually incorporated a lot of that during our school day. So we're launching jiu-jitsu as an elective. We have an entrepreneurial curriculum where we're actually launching a full business as a school where we're launching a food truck where the kids will learn every aspect of entrepreneurship. We have Spanish, we have music, we have dance and other elective opportunities. So the things that have taken our schedule and depleted them to nothing over time, we're effectively folding into our educational experience and making sure that God is in every part of it.
So is it too late to join Equip 210, and how can parents get involved?
It is not too late. We can take kids anytime throughout the year because of our model. We ask every family who comes and joins us to be involved in our community in some way. But the great thing is that as an alternative and hybrid, that as a family you are getting the autonomy of homeschool, but not with all of the pressure being solely on parents doing the teaching, because we have full-time teachers. So no parents are teaching, they're just coming in and helping in the classroom once in a while. But we are a family, so we do love to have fun. We have fun activities we do outside of school together. We're just welcoming every family that's looking for a new solution, whether it's leaving public school, whether it's wanting that private school education, but realizing that the other schools are too full right now, or wanting to step into homeschool and just wanting some extra support around doing that.
The last thing I think that's super important about Equip 210 is that I think one of our differences is that we truly have great teachers. It's a requirement that our teachers view this as ministry, and then it's an actual call of God on their life. And we're bringing ministry into the classroom along with teaching academics. And so just something different to have your kids in an environment where they're not only learning academics, but they're getting ministered to for the major part of the day that you would normally not be with them.
Anything else you want to share?
I just think like our curriculum is really special. We've heard from homeschool parents that the curriculums that we use for each subject are the best of the best. And also that we're getting Bible time in every single day. We're getting worship together every single day. Our kids are learning how to pray, and also getting instilled in them the Word of God based on who they are, their identity. And that's one of the biggest things I've seen in the world as navigating as a mom and watching my kids navigate education and just the world, that every day they're being pointed back to the Word of God about who they are and whose they are in terms of their identity. And I just think that's a really special part of our culture here that we need more of.
Wilmington is a special city. A city like Wilmington needs stewardship. And so whether it be education, whether it be economics, whether it be supporting One Christian Network, we would just ask that you play a role and get in the fight. Because cities are built and cities are stewarded, and cities need to be word for in the Spirit. Like that, we need to support the organizations that are doing the work to make sure that we are properly stewarding what we believe is a city that's set apart. So come join us.